Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and I was always told I had a voice radio, so today I am here to tell you that we finally get some support for the Ultra Beast GX cards. Since they were released, they've always had that red border. They've always had Ultra Beast written on the card. They've never actually had anything to differentiate themselves from regular cards other than that which meant nothing. But now, ladies and gentlemen, now we have Beast Ball. Now, we've been expecting to have Beast Ball as a card for quite a while. It was a very logical thing. Everybody assumed that when Beast Ball came out, it would just be an item card that read, search your deck for an Ultra Beast and put it into your hand. This would have been pretty much the same as Dive Ball, but for Ultra Beasts, not water Pokemon. And Universal Pokemon Search is great. Master Ball was so good, it was an A-Spec trainer card, and this is Universal Pokemon Search. Search for any card. At the moment, we have Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball allows you to search for any Pokemon you like, as long as you discard 2 cards from your hand to do so. Not ideal, ladies and gentlemen. But this isn't actually what Beast Ball does. No, Beast Ball is significantly worse. Now, this has been revealed and translated over at Pokebeach.com, and it reads, look at your face-down prize cards. You may choose one Ultra Beast you find there, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle this Beast Ball into the remaining prize cards and put them back face down. So it doesn't let you search your deck for an Ultra Beast. It allows you to search your prizes for an Ultra Beast, which is weirdly odd and weirdly clunky, and I'm not 100% sure why it was printed like this. It is incredibly strange. We've not had a card like this, at least not as far as I can remember, although as we're going to talk about in a minute at the end of the video, the Ultra Beasts do interact with the prize cards quite a lot, so I suppose it kind of makes sense in a weird kind of way. Now, one important thing here is that you do shuffle your prizes afterwards. If you got to grab an Ultra Beast from your prizes and then you knew what your prizes were, you knew which card was where, this would make it a significantly better card because it would be a pseudo town map at the same time. You would be able to actually know what you were getting out of your prizes, although I say town map, one of the annoying things about town map is you give the information to your opponent as well. If you're able to search your prizes, know what your prizes are, pick your prizes, without giving it away to your opponent, like the old Alf lithograph allowed you to do, that is a much, much better way of doing things for you. So this essentially then turns it into a Gladion. Gladion allows you to switch any card from your prizes with Gladion, and then you shuffle up so that you don't know in which order you are going to take them. Bit of a shame it's not like Alf Lithograph. Alf Lithograph was awesome. As long as your memory was okay or you took notes, Alf Lithograph meant you always knew what you were getting as your prizes, but your opponent didn't, gave you a nice advantage. You could pretend like you were getting an awesome card to make your opponent N you, but then you actually weren't. Life was good. However, we need a proper translation of this, because the translation we have from Pokebeach is, if you do, shuffle this Beast Ball into your remaining prize cards and put them back face down. If we take that very literally, and if that is how it is translated over here, then that means that if you don't find an Ultra Beast, you can just put your prizes back in any order that you like, and then it does just become Alf Lithograph. And a card that allows you to look at your prizes and then put them back knowing the order would be pretty gosh darn good. Town Map saw quite a lot of play. And although it doesn't see a huge amount of play at the moment, we still do have it in the format. It was printed in Breakthrough, so it remained in the format because of that. But it's going to disappear at the next rotation, and when that happens, we are not going to have a card that allows us to check our prizes. That, ladies and gentlemen, could be where Beast Ball comes in. I'm going to be honest, I don't 100% trust this translation. Judging by cards in the past, I think it's very likely that it will in fact be that you shuffle up anyway. I really do think that is going to be the way it's translated when it's released in English. However, if we get the translation as it is written on PokeBeach, this is actually a much, much better card. The thing is, you wouldn't be using it to search for Ultra Beast. Deck would be playing like one version of this card just to allow you to look at your prizes, which would be a little bit strange. Here's the thing though, if we go back to this purely as a ball search card, the biggest downside, and it is a monumentally huge downside, it's not Ultra Ball, which means it can't search Tapu Lele. And at the moment, we're all playing 4 Ultra Balls in our deck. Most people on turn 1 search for a Tapu Lele to grab a Bridget or another supporter. But even if they don't, at some point during the game, they use a Tapu Lele, and a lot of the time you use an Ultra Ball to grab that Tapu Lele. We are going to see players continue to use 4 Ultra Ball. Any version of Beast Ball, even in an Ultra Beast deck, would be in addition to these 4 Ultra Ball. But if you're playing an Ultra Beast focused deck, this could absolutely be worth it. Buzzwole's seeing a bunch of play at the moment. And in a Buzzwole deck, you'll probably want to be playing 4 Buzzwole. So actually, why would you not want to play maybe one version of this card? Therefore, it's a nice item card, and if you have a Buzzwole prized, and there's a decent chance that in a bunch of games you will have a Buzzwole prized, then you can search for it from the prizes using Beast Ball. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst thing ever. Now, to be completely clear, Ultra Beasts that can be searched with this card are the ones that have the red border. Silvally, and I assure you it is definitely pronounced Silvally, he's your ally. Got a bit of arguments in the comments the other day, but let's just say it was widely played in London. I needed to know the official pronunciation. Even though he is one of the poster children of Crimson Invasion, the Ultra Beast set, Silvally is not an Ultra Beast. But the upcoming Duskmane and Dawnwings Necrozmas, they very much are Ultra Beasts, so they could be grabbed with this. And it's not really for this video, but Duskmane Necrozma is so good. I am still, and it's been a couple of weeks now, I am still convinced this card is absolutely amazing. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's going to see a huge amount of play. I really do think it's going to be great. Hey ho, that's just me. So why don't you just play Gladion? Gladion allows you to grab any card from your prizes and switch it with Gladion, whereas Beast Ball only allows you to grab an Ultra Beast. Why would you not just play Gladion? And Gladion is searchable with Tapu Lele, which means it's easier to grab it out. Yeah, but it's also your supporter for the turn. It's not really good enough. You play Gladion when you have something that just cannot be prized, where you have a deck that is so reliant on double colorless energy that you just cannot afford to have a double colorless energy prize. That's where Gladion comes in. I don't think anyone's really playing Persimmon anymore, but Persimmon is super important to not be prized, so maybe you would play a Gladion to grab either double colorless or Persimmon from your prizes. It's not just for grabbing a Pokemon from your prizes, especially since really this is for decks where you're going to be playing probably 4 of your Ultra Beast of choice. And there is a cool combination we can have here with Rotom decks. Rotom decks basically allows you to refresh your prizes. You don't like the prizes you've got? Well, that's alright. Play Rotom decks from Sun and Moon, and you basically just shuffle your prizes in and put new prizes out. So if you don't have one of your Buzzwole in your prizes, you can play a Rotom Dex to try and put a Buzzwole in your prizes, and then search it out with Beast Ball. It's clunky. Oh my lordy, is it clunky. But it's a fun use. And like I said at the beginning of the video, we should be used to this kind of stuff by now, because the Ultra Beast GXs, they interact with your prizes. Celesteela GX turns them face up. Guzzlord GX allows you to take extra prizes. Nihilego and Xurkitree allow you to give your opponent extra prizes. Buzzwole does damage based on the prize cards taken. Pheromosa does damage based on your opponent's prize cards taken. Kartana's GX attack is just take a prize. So these Ultra Beasts, they interact with prize cards. In that context, it's probably not surprising that Beast Ball goes into the prizes, but let's be really clear about this. the way we thought it was going to be translated, where it was just search for an Ultra Beast, it was probably going to be between 3 and 4 Wassies. It would have been a really good card. As it is, it's between 2 and 3 Wassies. We don't give half Wassies. That would be barbaric. It's not a garbage card. It's not a terrible card. I think it will see a little bit of play here or there, but I really do think it's a missed opportunity. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this card, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassie, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, etc., you can do so by going to patreon.com/PTCGRadio. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.